All right, more from the toolkit. Party a little too hearty last night celebrating the Super Bowl. Is there a way to wake up in the morning, in other words, without blaming it all on the alcohol? Dr. Keri Peterson from Lenox Hill Hospital is with us right now to talk about all this. Welcome.
Hi, Kaity.
Always good to have you.
Thank
now,
you.
Today's top topic on Yahoo is this brand new study from the University of California that suggests that drinking beer is actually good for your health. I hear a million college kids going, yay!
This study is a little bit of a stretch. It needs to be taken with a grain of salt. Sorry, everybody. But basically, it says that beer contains silicon, which is a mineral, and that silicon helps your bones, and therefore, if you drink beer, you may improve your bone health.
Well,
it's a little bit of a stretch. It's just an association. There's no documentation that beer itself increases bone density. So I wouldn't advocate drinking beer for osteoporosis treatment.
No. Okay, let's get to the myths right now about hangovers and how to get rid of one. And maybe they're not all myths. Maybe some of these work. Take acetaminophen before you go to bed.
There's one thing that viewers take from this segment, it's that they should know never take acetaminophen after you've been drinking. It can actually be extremely dangerous. The reason is
liver damage, right?
Yes, acetaminophen normally is metabolized by the liver into harmless compounds. However, when you're drinking alcohol, the liver's now busy metabolizing alcohol. So the acetaminophen gets shunted. So instead, what I would recommend, take ibuprofen or aspirin before you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, a morning mimosa, the hair of the dog.
The hair of the dog, that's a myth as well. All it does is postpone your hangover, so for temporarily you may feel a little better, but the reason we get a hangover is because our alcohol levels are dropping, and now you're just postponing it till happening later in the day.
Same thing with drinking coffee, not so good.
Coffee, you know, a lot of people drink coffee thinking it's going to cure the hangover. It does not cure a hangover. Alcohol dehydrates you, and coffee contains caffeine, which is a diuretic, which further dehydrates you. So instead, what I would recommend, drink a lot of water in the morning and some sports drinks to get your electrolytes.
So what is the way to prevent a hangover? Let's say, you know, in the morning, what do you do?
Other than the things we mentioned, I would also recommend eating a fatty meal before you start drinking. It will slow the absorption of alcohol. Another interesting thing, eat eggs for breakfast.
Why?
Believe it or not, eggs contain an amino acid called cysteine. Cysteine may help break down some of the toxic metabolites of alcohol. And the final thing I would recommend is sleep it off. If you can get back to bed, do so.
Okay, thank you so much. All very helpful hints. Jim, I hope you were paying attention.
Yeah.